Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me today. Go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate that. Today we're going to be reacting to another Shark Tank pitch, so let's check it out.
Next into the tank is an entrepreneur with an easy, gourmet way to make a favorite breakfast treat.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Erica Barrett. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm the founder and CEO of Southern Culture Artisan Foods, a breakfast lifestyle brand. I'm seeking $100,000 in exchange for 25% equity stake in my company. One morning, I was simply making breakfast for my husband and had to run to the store to grab ingredients to make our all-time favorite, strawberry pancakes. I wanted to use organic flour, pure cane sugar, fresh strawberries, and Sharks, what's pancakes without grape vanilla? I got to the register and my bill was close to $35.
Stop the madness.
I hadn't even bought the bacon yet. And I thought to myself, why isn't there a quality flavored pancake and waffle mix currently on the shelf? So with no formal culinary experience, I created our flagship product, Shortstacks Pancake and Waffle Mix. We feature unique flavors such as banana pudding, oatmeal raisin cookie, and even bourbon salted pecan. We use organic, all natural ingredients. And because our mixes contain no powdered dairy, I've literally masterminded a product that's great for all diets.
Okay.
But enough about my breakfast. I have some samples for you to try.
We're about to eat.
Yes,
Absolutely. Feed us. Oh,
There you go,
wow.
Robert.
Hey, right?
Wow, you're just looking at it.
Barbara.
There's
No
so
Are these all the same flavors?
Yes, it's our banana pudding, our bestseller.
Thank you so
This is
much.
Banana pudding pancakes.
It smells
Mr. Wonderful.
fantastic.
Yep, banana pudding pancakes.
Thank you.
Here you go, Mark.
Yes, ma'am.
does she make the syrup?
Barbara, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on your hips.
It's worth it.
Sharks, we've had quite a bit of success. Now I'm ready to take this brand to the next level. There's only one question I have for you. Who's ready to take a bite out of the most important meal of the day?
Erica, tell us about your sales.
Well, within our first 12 months, we did $100,000 in sales. We had gross profits of $62,000.
That's
Where'd you
good.
sell that $100,000?
Well,
Profits?
Nordstrom picked us up immediately after we went to our first trade show. TJ Maxx and Marshalls also picked up our product.
You've got into some high-end retail.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And have they reordered from you?
Nordstrom, we're working on an order with them for the holiday season. They usually do food around the holidays. Like, typically people pick them up as a gift item. We do have Whole Foods. I do Williams-Sonoma Artisans Market once a month.
Is this very expensive versus just traditional pancake mix?
What does it cost?
Well, it costs me anywhere between 99 cents and $1.50 to make the product. It sells for about $7.99.
Great margins.
How many waffles does that make?
12 pancakes or 4 large waffles.
That's a
Listen, did y'all hear her numbers though? She said in the first year they made $100,000 and they netted $62,000 of that. Those are some good margins, and I see why. Because it only costs her up to $1.50 to make. But those are some good numbers. Those are some good numbers.
very, very high price for that small quantity.
Can I see the packaging,
Yes,
Erica?
absolutely.
Circle. If I'm walking into Whole Foods and I see 4 products there, what's the difference between yours and the other 3? Why would I pick yours up?
Nice
Well,
packaging.
the first thing about our product is that we use premium ingredients.
Well, you've got the Southern thing going, right? So
Absolutely.
that's the whole thing. You've kind of created a little vertical niche,
A niche, absolutely.
right? Southern gourmet.
Or just a great quality pancake that's not filled with chemicals. We use real blueberries.
So my concern about growing this business is, how do I scale it? I don't think you have a permanent listing in any of the stores you talked to me about.
Whole Foods, we've been in Whole Foods for a year.
Okay, how many times have they reordered?
Local Whole Foods, correct?
Regional, yeah,
And
we're in
how
12
many times
stores.
have they reordered?
They reorder every week.
And why can't you get a national rollout in that?
Well, Whole Foods told us that they wanted us to build a great track record. We couldn't get in contact with the regional buyers, so we hustled our way into every single store. We called up every single team leader and said, I guarantee you, if you purchase this product, you're going to get reorders.
She
There hasn't
working,
been
baby.
anything in my life. My mom had me at 16 years old. I'm a first-generation college student that I've set out to achieve that I have not done. I mean,
Come on.
I think I take naps. I won't say that I go to sleep, but I'm obsessed with my business because this is what I'm here to.
I say that all the time. I don't go to sleep. I rest. But I like what she said. And she seems very confident in her skills in her product. She's already named, and I don't know why the Sharks aren't more excited about her pitch. They seem still kind of reserved. They seem kind of doubtful of the things that she's saying, even with Kevin's question as to why it's not rolled out nationally yet. But she said every week Whole Foods reorder, and they're in TJ Maxx, they're in Nordstrom's. And so it's a nice product that has good placements already. But let's listen.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah.
If this category takes off, why wouldn't you think the big brands, everybody out there would say,
good.
I'll just create my own brand?
I think you already have competitors.
Is Mark eating the syrup? He's scooping up the syrup. Was that the syrup? Oh.
In this category, don't you?
Well,
Yeah, there's competitors.
Well,
There's
Kevin's trying to say the big boys are going to wipe you out, but the
Yeah,
big boys
that's what
already
he's
know
saying.
about this category.
Yeah.
right?
absolutely.
But Kevin always says that.
and I want to know the answer.
I think what makes me different is that, you know, traditional manufacturers have made their breakfast products the same way for 80 to 85 years. But people change. People have dietary restrictions. People are vegan. People
But I
are
want to
lactose
hear more
intolerant.
about the ones who are currently in your space. The
Yeah, the
ones who are
premium
making
ones
other
you compete
product.
with, do they not make the product the same way?
They use powdered dairy.
So your claim is you're the purest of the pure.
Absolutely.
So you've done a remarkable job in 16 months. You're making money. Your packaging is amazing.
It does look good. I love
Why are
the
you here?
packaging.
What do you need the money for?
I need to fill
100K.
orders. QVC just sent me an email this morning. They want to pick me up for their fourth quarter lineup. They believe that we can sell
That's a nice problem to have. I need to fill some orders. Okay.
50,000 to
Let me
75,000.
just slow you down there. I've had so many food products on QVC. They have sold wildly successfully. And you know what the problem with them are? The margins are so skinny that you basically break even. The way to make money in the food space, which I learned the hard way over and over and over again, is to get into the big box stores. That's where the margins are fat. And you know what I've learned?
in
I've
Whole
learned that
Foods.
boutique businesses like this aren't sold there.
We were actually approached by Target that wants to start us off at 50 to 100 test stores.
You're under a lucky star. Where do you manufacture this?
We manufacture the product ourselves.
Listen, people, I love her. I love her tenacity. I love that she seems like she has a strength about her that knows that her product is good. The comment that Barbara just made, you're under a lucky star. Where did that come from? The woman is showing you a track record of successfulness. In the first year, netting $62,000. She's been in business, what Damon just said, for 16 months. She's already in Whole Foods. She's in TJ Maxx. She's in Nordstrom's. She said she's been approached by Target to do test stores. She said QVC is asking for her. Where is the luck? This woman sounds like she's been working. She sounds like she knows her product. She sounds like she knows how to present her product and her information about her product. I don't see a lucky star nowhere around here. And so I just had to come in to that comment that Barbara has said she seems like she's under a lucky star. No, this is what tenacity and what, business entrepreneurship looks like. I'm all for it, girl, go.
What do you mean yourself? In your own kitchen, your box
kitchen?
kitchen?
We have our own facilities, 3,000 square feet.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you go to a commercial kitchen? Because they could reduce your cost dramatically.
I think what we're doing that's so unique, Mr. Wonderful, they can't produce this. They want to put me in a box.
No, wait. Just hear me out on this, because all of us have food deals in our portfolios now.
Okay.
I have learned that a commercial co-packer kitchen is the only way to go. Your
That's
costs
a
are
good
reduced by
idea.
30%.
Eric, I'll start to simplify things. You're amazing. I'm not really into the gourmet food business. If it's more than $3 or more than a hot dog at 7-Eleven, that's too much for me, and it's not my kind of thing. So, for that reason, I'm out. But
Thank you.
awesome, congratulations.
I need them to put
Erica,
some respect on her
I
product.
think that you made a really fatal and critical flaw here today. You didn't give me enough food. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. But here's the one thing I've learned from my food investments.
Yes.
The food business is a really tough business. I see this as a high-end niche product, but not a big business. For that reason, I'm out.
Thank you.
Look, I'm going to make you an offer that's going to have a bunch of contingencies in it.
Which
I
you're
haven't
going to
heard
want to
any
say no
silence,
to right away.
silence, Barbara, because you're not making any offer. You might as well listen to where the money is for a moment, all right? You can't do what you want to do in 3,000 square feet. So contingency number one, before I give you $100,000, is that you're going to have to work with a co-packer.
I
You're gonna
agree.
have to. Secondly, I'm not interested in any equity. I want $1 a unit.
Oh,
Silence. I want $1 a unit until I recoup my 100,000, and then I'll go down to 50 cents. The exact same offer I gave Danny and Tracy for Wicked Cupcakes. They love me now. Love me.
Okay.
All right? That's why I'm called Mr. Wonderful.
Erica, what's your cost per unit?
About anywhere from 92 cents to $1.
So you're going to pay
How much
Kevin.
do
No,
she
you don't
say
get
that
it. Because
You
when
want
you go to the
50,000?
co-packer, 1/3 of that dollar is going to be recouped.
That doesn't make any sense.
I've
She's
made an
paying you-
offer.
she's
If you want to
paying
make
you
an offer,
more.
Robert, go ahead and make one.
She's paying you more than it costs to make the product.
You are so lucky you've met me. You have no idea.
So you can learn what not to do.
You're out. I forgot. Now, how about you, Damon?
Two sharks are out. Erica has an offer from Kevin, and Damon is on the fence.
How about you, Damon?
Well, I'll make you an offer,
Thank God.
and I don't even know if I really want to make you an offer. I just don't want to see you in bed with this character. But I'll make you a $100,000 offer for 40%.
You thief. You really do come in on a broom.
No, not at all. And the reason for that is I don't think you really know what's ahead of you. You haven't dealt with the stores that don't pay you. You haven't dealt with QVC when the customer complains, wham! They slam it back to you and they charge you for the shipping. You haven't really gone to the sophomore year where you are about to have to overcome tremendous hurdles that almost put every one of my entrepreneurs out of business.
Okay.
It's problem after problem after problem.
You know, one of the biggest problems, you got to listen to this every day.
Which is a whole lot better than that.
So much jealousy here, you know?
Erica, so I'm one of the only sharks without food in my portfolio. So one of my main agendas this year is to put some food in my portfolio.
Looks like you haven't missed many meals.
No, my stomach at all.
I'm a hard worker. I'm a hard worker, Damon.
You know,
could
but what I
tell.
see here is that you do have a horrible offer with Kevin. I believe you have a great potential partner with Barbara. So I'm going to step out.
What do you think, Eric? What do you think?
Barbara, I would like to counter.
What was the point of all of that build up from Damon? My goal is to put more food products in my portfolio this year. I'm the only one up here that doesn't have any experience in that, but I'm out.
Is it possible we could do 30% in exchange for the $100,000? I'm a hard worker.
No, I would have to stay firm with the 40%. Again, because I know how.
I don't think they respect her tenacity. I don't think, but I understand what Barbara is saying on the other hand. I understand that she's still kind of in her first year. She hasn't dealt with a lot of the stuff that maybe Barbara knows that she's going to have to deal with, especially getting onto or getting QVC trying to come after her. So I understand all of that. But in her presentation, in her posture, in just what we're seeing now, I think that she's a hell of a worker. She keeps saying that I'm a hard worker. I think that she really has that grit and that tenacity about her. And so I just hope Barbara's staying on to this 40%. She came into the tank willing to give up 25%. And so Barbara's just asking for, 15 more percent, and then we could get it to you. So let's see what she says.
How much work is involved in this from this point forward?
35%.
No, that's right, Keith.
Not, but I want you to be happy with it.
Have a heart, Barbara.
Now you know what
I'm a
evil
hard
looks like
worker.
on Earth.
No way we can do 35 and just kind of meet in the middle?
Keep asking. I love it.
I'll make you a lot of money, Barbara. I'm a hard worker. I have the right to be here. I've worked so hard.
Barbara.
All right, 5%, Barbara.
Come on, Barbara.
Come on, Barbara.
Erica, abandon this madness. Do the Mr. Wonderful deal.
What's 5%?
Not at all.
Come on, Barbara.
Come on, Barbara.
Well, 38%.
You got a deal.
Hey, baby!
Come on. All right.
You don't have a deal, Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. Way to go, Erica.
Baby! And I love pancakes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Erica.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Looking forward to working with you.
I'm so glad. Erica with Shortstacks. That's the name of the product. I didn't get the full name of her business. I think it was South Cultural Artistry Foods. I'm not sure though. I'll look that up and make sure it's correct when I post it. But I'm so glad that she was able to walk out of the Shark Tank with the deal. She came in asking for $100,000 in exchange for 25% equity in her company. Her and Barbara got to the point where they were negotiating a good 5%. Barbara wanted 40%, and she counted with 30 at first, and then she was trying to really hammer in that 35% equity that Barbara will take, and Barbara ended up coming down to at least 30%. And so she ended up walking out of the tank with the deal with Barbara for 38% of her company for the 100K. And I love the things on one hand that Barbara was saying, as far as there's a lot coming that you may not be prepared for, especially operating out of a 3,000 feet kitchen, that she said. And the fact that she does not have a co-packer right now, I think that there's going to be one of their first priorities. But I love the mentorship that Barbara is probably going to be able to give her for this next level in her business. So all kudos to her. Again, this was an old episode, so this aired back in 2014. And so I'll have some information and updates and links in the description below as to if they're still in business and what they're doing now. So all the best to their partnership. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying until the end. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button and become a subscriber if you like this content. And don't forget to check us out for the next ones.
Thank you. Yes! I can't believe it.
Flatten Mr.
Take
Wonderful.
that,
like a
Mr.
pancake.
Meanie Pants.
I'm okay with it. You'll never get your money out of that.
That woman
Ever,
hated
ever.
you on site.
She loved me.
I didn't want to give up that much equity, but I trust Barbara. I know that she cares about my well-being, and I know that I'm gonna be a millionaire.